By not being prepared, you make the choice of getting caught in some of life's unpleasant circumstances. Be they financial failures, economic losses, relationship losses, professional losses, or personal losses. Thinking ahead is your choice. What do you want to do economically? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? What would you like to have? What would you like to share? How much would you like to earn? How far would you like to go? These are some major questions to ask. For all of this to work out like you want it to for the next 5 or 10 years, you must get serious. You have to get serious about another important subject: personal development. Personal development is striving hard to become the kind of person that you want to be. To become that person, you have to work at it. 10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who? Some people are always pulled aside by distractions. But here's what's powerful. If you have a list of high purposes in your life, it pulls you toward the future. The more powerful the purpose, the stronger it pulls. If you have purpose for the future, it helps you through all kinds of challenges and difficulties. Without these strong purposes, it's easy to get swallowed by a bad day, almost annihilated by a poor month, and sometimes to disappear beneath the waves of a year that goes backward. If you don't have something to pull you beyond that year, develop the ability to act. Take action, not hasty if it isn't required, but don't lose much time. Here's the time to act. When the idea is hot and the emotion is strong. That's when you need to act. For example, if you feel strongly about wanting a library like someone else's, you need to get the first book and then the second book before the feeling passes and before the idea dims. Immediate action is crucial. If you don't act, here's what happens. We call it the law of diminishing intent. We intend to take action when the idea strikes us and when the emotion is high, but if we don't translate that into action fairly soon, the intent starts to diminish. A month from now, it's cold. A year from now, it can't be found. Let other people lead small lives, but not you. Let everybody else cry over small hurts, but not you. Let everybody else argue over non-essentials, but not you. Deal with things that matter. Make sure what you do is the product of your own conclusions. Take advice, but not orders. Let everyone around you be helpful, but then filter that through your own mental computer. Ensure that what you do is based on what you've concluded from all the input. All of us should be students of inevitability. Without kidding ourselves, if we keep up our current daily practices, where will it take us in 10 years? Without being disillusioned, we don't want to just cross our fingers and walk the wrong road. Let me tell you what messes up the mind the most. Doing less than you can. It causes all kinds of psychic damage. Being less than you can be and trying less than you can try somehow damages your mind and self-image. Here's what I've discovered. The minute you turn the cycle around and start motivating yourself, you'll see immediate rewards. Maybe not monetary ones, not yet, but it's how you feel about yourself that's of the greatest value. Discover all you can do. See how much you can earn, how much you can share, how much you can start, how much you can finish, how far you can reach, and how far you can extend your influence. Some people out there would have us believe that positive affirmation is more important than activity. Instead of doing something constructive to change their lives, they would have us repeat slogans and canned affirmations like, every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. Well, improving our lives doesn't just happen with wishful thinking. Getting better and better only happens with the discipline of doing better and better. Discipline is the requirement for progress, and affirmations without discipline are, in reality, delusions. Affirmations can be effective as long as you remember 2 very important rules. 1. You should never allow affirmation to replace action. Feeling better is no substitute for doing better. 2. Whatever you choose to affirm must be the truth. If the truth happens to be that you're broke, the best affirmation would be to simply say, I'm broke. Face it, accept it, be responsible for it, and change it. By admitting that you're broke and saying it out loud, you'll likely be disgusted enough to start thinking about how to change the situation. Anyone saying, I'm broke, with any conviction will most likely be motivated to take action. Confronting harsh realities has